Hello everybody! So, this is a Kerbal Space Program. I have been having difficulty recording things. I can't seem to get a good frame rate. I'm not sure why. Hopefully this will record alright. Anyway, this is a Kerbal Space Program. I haven't made a video in a long time, and I haven't made one on Kerbal Space Program in about a year, I think. And that update to the game was released that made you have to upgrade the buildings and stuff. And I have a space program that is pretty well along. I finished the tech tree, so I can devote all of my science gains to getting funds now. And anyway, instead of doing a sort of let's play like I did last time, I will instead do some of these more fun and interesting contracts. I have not explored everywhere. I have gone to... oh, let's turn on flags. I've gone to Kerbal, obviously, Mun, Minmus, Eve, Gilly, and Duna, and Ike. Let's see... Ike. I believe I have a base on Ike. Yes, here it is. Ike base. With working rockets? I think I came to Ike with too much fuel. Oh yeah, that's right. Here, let me go ahead in time so you can see that this thing looks like... yeah, there we go. So I landed this thing perfectly. Straight up. I'm not sure how I did that. And anyway, it just sort of sits there. And I guess I could take off and go to Duna or something if I wanted. But there's that. And I also have one on Eve, which is hilarious looking, and I really want you to see it. It's quite funny. Let's see, turn off the flags now. Eve base. Vacancy, that's right, there's a vacancy. You can come stay on the Eve base. Let's have a look at it. You'll see how I got this down on Eve. Here it is. Ta-da! It has wheels, but they're in a circle, so it can't go anywhere. Well, it can spin. Or, oh wait, I have the brakes on. Turn the brakes off. Oh, there we go, yeah. For some reason the wheels aren't working. Huh. Oh, right, because the bottom of the cupola module is touching the ground. Right, well anyway, this thing isn't really meant to go anywhere, it's just meant to land safely. I got this solid booster to force it down. Yeah. So feel free to come down and stay on Eve base if you want. You know, there's plenty of room. It can seat, what is that? 1, 2, and I think 4? So that's 6? Yeah. Anyway, in this video, I plan to... am I recording? Yes, I am recording. All right. I didn't forget. I'm going to do a contract. I don't have any active right now. I've done all sorts of interesting things. There are some not so interesting ones, like build a service outpost on Eve. I've already done that. That's what you just saw. Science and space around Duna. You go down to these ones at the bottom. These ones at the bottom of the list, and they are very interesting. This has the biggest payout I've ever seen, and it's bring a newly discovered Class E asteroid in orbit around Paul. Class E asteroids are the largest ones in the game. So I'd have to go out into the asteroid belt, which is between Kerbal and Duna, and get a Class E asteroid. Yeah, this guy. See, huge. Behemoths. That's right, they're huge. They're monstrous asteroids. I have to capture it and then take it to Paul, which is a moon of Jewel. It's this one. That's a very fun quest, very interesting, but I don't think I could do it. So I'm going to say no to that one. Let's see, what else? Explore Bop, Jewel, and Paul. Okay, I can go to Jewel, and I think I will. Jewel's not a problem. Bop and Paul. So, the thing about these exploration missions is, for all of them, with the exception of Jewel, because you can't land on Jewel, you have to... that actually doesn't have a very big payout at all. You have to get science from around it, in orbit, and also on the surface. Landing on Bop and landing on Paul is not an easy task. You can, but I have never done it in all my time playing Kerbal Space Program. Of course, I've also never completed the tech tree before, so I might be able to do it this time. So, Bop or Paul? Which one pays more? Paul. Alright. Paul it is. Besides, Bop has a bit of a weird orbit anyway. Oh, if you want me to zoom out all the way, here it is. That's all the way. There are no other planets or solar systems other than what you see here. However, they might be added in the future. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Jewel has Bop here. Bop, see, is at this kind of weird orbit. It's eccentric. Everything else is going around sort of at the same level with the sun, more or less, except for Bop, which is weird. So it'd be kind of hard to get to it. Paul, however, is more or less equatorial. A little bit wonky, but not too bad. Which way is it going around, Jewel? Actually, let's see. Okay. It's going around this way. Alrighty. So, we're going to Jewel. Are there any other contracts that we could get to make this more worthwhile? Because we're actually not getting an awful lot of money. This is giving us a total payout of, let's see, 80,000. We'll say 500,000 for that, and 700,000 or 800,000 for that. So we get about $1 million. I'm not sure if that would really cover the cost of going there, though. That's how many space dollars we have. Class E asteroid into orbit. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it there just because it's cool, but I'm not going to do it. Suborbital trajectory, no. Gravimetric scans of Gilly. Heck no, I'm not going back to Gilly. It pays out really well, but nope. I've never gotten a mission to go to Drez, oddly. Surface output on Minmus? No, that's boring. No. Come on, give me something fun. Alright, whatever. So now we have to design a rocket to go to Bop. Now, I don't actually have to have it manned. I don't need to bring Kerbals there. But I want to bring Kerbals there. So these are... see, where's Quest 5? 5, there it is. This is my rocket I use to go to Duna and Ike and Gilly and all that. Oh yeah, this is my Duna. Oh, sorry, my Eve lander. I could probably take that off. However, this bit down here I use to go anywhere I want. Scary looking bottom. Oh yes! Oh, my roll cage! I have to show you my roll cage. This is my roll cage, right? Yes! Oh, this thing's great. Okay. Take that off. So this, I could never figure out how to make a rover, so instead I made a roll cage. And here's how you do it. You just throw it down onto a planet, right? And because it's made of these girder segments, it's really sturdy, so it doesn't need parachutes or anything. You just slam it onto the ground. And then all you have to do is flop it over and spin it. And away it goes! Woo! It's really hard to control, but it works. Let me see if I can actually get this working properly. Let's see. Oh, come on. You got it. You got it. Okay. And now spin that way. Yeah, let's go! Woo! Yeah! See, we just breakdance our way across the world. It's great because we don't need to use wheels at all. It makes it hard to control, but also makes it pretty much indestructible. Yeah, look at it go! Look at it go! Woohoo! And you can add more gyros onto it if you want to make it even faster. And make it bigger so it's more stable. Oh, it's great. Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. We'll just revert that flight. It's not very important. So, let's load up Quest 4. Or is it Quest 4-5? I don't remember. Oh, no, not that one. Quest 4, is that the base one? Without the lander on top? No. Okay, whatever, we'll just use... Well, this can work. So this is my one with the lander, where this detaches... I use this to land on Duna. I did plant a flag on Duna. I brought a Kerbal. I brought Jebediah, who is level 5, yeah! I brought Jebediah back from Duna using this lander. Just like with the real-life Apollo missions, this thing stays in orbit around the planet, while this lander goes down the planet and does stuff and comes back. However, I don't know if I'm going to bring people, Kerbals, to Paul. Yes, let's do it. A manned mission to Paul. Alright, then I need to do some mock-ups. I don't think this rocket system is going to work. I think I'll need these big, huge, scary fuselages. Or maybe I could use the cargo bays and construct a rocket in space. Or maybe I could launch a rocket from the atmosphere, as opposed to launching it from the launch pad over here. I'll think about this. So, this is kind of unrelated, but I thought, what if I had a rocket that had lots of fuel tanks, but it lost the fuel tanks as it was firing? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Oh, I see. I have to manually keep track of how the fuel tanks go. Well, that was certainly interesting. I'm not really sure if that was ultimately worth it. Okay, so with the fuel tank separated, we got to 5,700 meters. Okay. And then we'll go back to vehicle assembly. And then we don't separate the fuel tanks. Whoop. Science, people. We don't separate the fuel tanks. How many did we have before? I don't remember. Science, people. It was probably 4. Maybe. I don't know. Let's say 5. It was 5. It was definitely 4. Okay. Let's go. Go on. Okay. So then, we do this. We go up to far fewer meters. It was 5. It was definitely 5. So this is very relevant to the mission to Joule, as you can tell. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, and then go! Every time one of these fuel tanks empties, the center of mass changes, and so it kind of wobbles a bit. Interesting. Jebediah's got it, though. Okay. So now we're going up to about 5,700 meters. So I guess it didn't really matter. Maybe we'll go higher. We actually went lower. Right. That's supposed to happen. Yeah, okay, so detaching the fuel tanks did help a little bit. But not very much. Okay, well maybe with bigger fuel tanks it would have a bigger effect. Anyway, back to the mission. The hubris of man knows no bounds. Dun. Dun. Dun 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 dun. This is my rocket. It is really, really big, and it costs a lot of money. So, yeah, it's just comprised of asparagus systems. This huge asparagus system down here to lift this huge asparagus system to lift this pretty big asparagus system in order to lift this to Paul. This is the lander. This little thing right here. Oh, man. I don't have any science modules on it because I don't need science anymore. And I should probably put some more space tape on it. Can never have too much space tape, it seems. Okay, so this is going to be our first test flight of it. I can almost guarantee that it's going to go horribly wrong, but that's okay. That's why we have test flights. How many stages is it? 14. Okay, well, let's test it. I should probably put it on some launch clamps or something to make it a little bit higher and also more stable. Come on, game. Okay. Turn on it. Oh, yeah, SAS. That's going to be a problem. Alright. Well, let's go. Woohoo! Oh, it looks like these solid rocket boosters are going to run out of fuel after these do. Oops. Oh well. That's why we have test flights. So that's something I need to change. But I'll just go ahead and go through the stages anyway. Okay. Okay, so that's something we need to change. I thought these solid rocket boosters would run out of fuel before these liquid tanks did, but I was wrong. That's okay, though. Let's see. What can we do about that? I could just not have the solid boosters. Yeah, we could try that. See what we can do with just the liquid ones. It took me about... how long has it been? Ah, jeez, about 45 minutes to make this rocket. So... I think you're glad I did not record all that. Okay, so we'll try it without the solid rocket boosters. I do have one extra SAS module right here. But other than that, nothing extra. I just want to see how far this can go. Oh crap! I don't remember when I'm supposed to do the gravity turn. Oh well, whatever. I might need to have some Separatrons on this. Nope, that seems to work pretty well. How much battery does it have? 284, that's fine. Oh, these are overheating. Okay. And we are barely accelerating. Wow, apparently these things are not strong enough to lift this whole thing up. Interesting. Keep going. And we're slowing down, yeah. So these are not powerful enough. So in that case, I think we won't have an asparagus system, and we'll instead just have them all fire at once. Oh geez, I better overwrite this save though, because I don't want to have to redo this asparagus system. 6_5. And there's a guy vacuum cleaning his apartment with a vacuum cleaner next door. Awesome. Thanks. Let's see. This. That. That. Okay. And then we don't need all of these to separate at different times. Okay, so everything fires at once and then detaches at once, and these I know are powerful enough. So, we'll try this. And if I weren't reverting my flights, I would have already run out of money. My space program would have ended with these tests. Okay. Then ultimately I'm spending $500,000 on this thing down here just to make this part go up a little bit higher. Test it though. We'll test it. Ah, we only have 2 missions. Annoying, but oh well. I hope you guys cannot hear that vacuum cleaner. Might have to turn down the volume if he doesn't stop. Oh well. Yes, this is much better. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't be at full throttle, I just realized. Can I click on this? No, okay. Well, if I go to this mode... Ah, this is Jebediah. Okay, cool. If you want to look out the window, we have to go to IVA on Bob or Bill. Let's do Bob. Great. It's a great view. Right there. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Look, it's that flag I planted. Jenkins Refuge. Yeah! We're going to Jewel, guys. Woo! Go? Okay. Whew! Oh, whoops! I totally forgot about my gravity turn. I'm so good at this game, guys. Okay. Wow, that actually went really well. I forget how to do gravity turns. Oh well, I'm sure this is good enough. Because in space programs, good enough is... Oh. Man, we're good. Okay. Alrighty, I'll take it. It works. Alright, let's turn off the engines and see what we've done. 97,000, that could be better. Going into orbit. You know, I don't understand why going into orbit actually is more fuel efficient. Wouldn't it be far less fuel efficient, right? Okay, let's go up into space where we get the maximum fuel efficiency and also where our burning is more productive. Okay. Okay, so I think last time I... Oh, hey, let's quick save. There we go. There we go, that's what's supposed to happen. Okay. And now we just wait. Yeah, I didn't need any more SAS at all, because Jebediah is a level 5 pilot, and I can just use the stability assist button here to make him do everything for me. Oh, it's great. Okay, how are we doing on it? Whoa, 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 hey now. Calm down. Our orbit is looking just fine. We can wait a bit and do some more burning when we're closer to the apoapsis. There we go. How's our fuel? Just fine. And bada boom, bada bing. We are in orbit. Okay. So now that we're in orbit, let's quick save. This was supposed to be a test flight. Hey look, there's Kerbal's Space Command right there. We've gone so far. So now that we're in orbit, let's plan this maneuver. So we will burn here. Whoops, out into less solar system. Let's see, I forget which way I'm supposed to burn. Okay, that's the wrong way. That is definitely the wrong way. Burn at the periapsis. Yes. Okay, and we'll burn out that way. Okay. Now let's see. We want to go to Joule, right? Yes, we do. Come on, reselect this thing. No, please don't have this periapsis thing highlighted. No, god dang it! Stop it! No! Oh, it permanently highlights your periapsis. It's so annoying. Stop it! Thank you. Okay. Put the mover node right there, just to make it easier. Okay, so Joule is our target. And I have to burn for 1 minute. That's really not very bad at all. 2 minutes. Okay, and that puts us in a Julian encounter. Actually, instead, we should probably just go out into space. Prograde. Just wait a bit. Oh yeah, I got a mission to save this guy, Jeffdis Kerman, but I couldn't do it, and then eventually, once I could finally finish it, it was... Saw that back there. It was, It was just trivial. I wouldn't get enough money to make it worthwhile, so I just decided not to do it. It appears that Jeb is having trouble turning the ship. I could turn on the RCS boosters to help him, but I don't want to use up the RCS. Oh god! We are running out of electric charge. Okay, alright. Turn on RCS. Give him help. Okay. And now we have enough thrust on this thing that we don't need to wait very long. Okay, so burn in prograde. Oh. We have 2 dead engines. There we go. Off they go into the blackness of space. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh hey, this engine is generating electric charge. Cool. That helps. Is it just me or is my orbit a little wonky? I think my orbit's a little wonky. Let's just have him do stability assist and maybe fix the orbit a little bit. This is oddly inefficient. This is taking quite some time. Oh, we're past the periapsis. I could go into time acceleration right now to make this go faster, but I'm terrified of what that might do. So we'll wait. I guess this is the part where I cut out the video.